Welcome back, MTG Joe here. Today we are on a live one again on YouTube, trying to do these out about once a week if possible. And we've already hit Mythic. We were doing our grind last week, and today we are going to start off with just trying out some brews in various formats, some kind of off-the-tread decks, see what can compete in the Mythic ladder. We are starting things off with a standard green-white with the faintest of splashes of blue tokens deck. And what we're trying to do here is go wide and hopefully dodge Meathook Massacre. We have a bunch of ways to gain life, so Luminarch Veteran gains life when another creature enters the battlefield. Gala Greeters has the option to gain life, create treasures, or put counters. We can make tokens with Join the Dance, with Wedding Announcement, with Adeline. King Darian can give him Indestructible. It's a lord and could be a mana sink to make more tokens. Catilda makes all our humans tap for mana. So these are humans, these are humans, these are soldiers, not humans, because a soldier and a human apparently aren't the same thing. But just lots of incidental humans that also work well. We can put counters with like Wandering Emperor. Then we have Broker's Ascendancy as the only blue splash to put counters on our things every turn and kind of go to there. And then we have some Leyline Bindings as general removal. We're playing Jetmir's Garden and Spara's Headquarter to make this cost as little as 2 mana. And the blue splash is basically, we have 4, 5, 6, 7 blue sources, plus Catilda. Actually, Catilda doesn't do it, so with this, so we might have to go up one more. We'll try that out. This can make treasures to help fix the mana, and we only have 2 copies, and we don't necessarily need to hit it on curve, so we'll give it a shot, see how it goes. Really want to see how this kind of strategy plays into both mono black and mono blue. It'd be interesting, like with Meathook, all the kind of answers that go around in the format, how that punishes, but then also into something like mono blue. Are we fast enough to get under them? And see how that kind of plays out. So as always, if you do enjoy the content, greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, drop a like, comment, and if you haven't done so, subscribe to the channel. All are free and easy ways to help out. And we will jump into things. We go first. We are a mana short, but I think I like this hand enough. We have Join the Dance. We just need 1 mana over the next 2 draws, and then we're going to town. Join the Dance into either like Broker's Ascendancy or Adeline or even Wedding Announcements. Very powerful. Opponent might be on that mono black life with the braid sleeves, could be on Anvil. We shall see. We have like pretty good insurance against the Liliana minus. Okay, so it's Anvil. So we'll start with that. Really want to line next turn. This flashing back also has utility. So annoying. I imported, yeah, 24 lands. You'd hope we would have hit that, but sometimes magic go magic you. Ooh, Rakdos aggro instead. I think we just take the damage here. Are you kidding me? Great first start of the game. Literally draw nothing but 3 drops. My entire hand is castable with 1 more spell. And we just can't hit said spell. So annoying. I think we just go Announcement here. Get that going. Adeline just like dies, and we're not really attacking at this point. Getting this going as soon as possible can lead us to hopefully have enough blockers and then get the Anthem going. Also have the option with Brokers to get going. We have some options. I also have Leyline here. I think doing this makes sense. They might have a removal spell here, but Could see Meat Hook for 1. Cleans up the board. But, or just Invoke Despair. Yeah, we're dead. I mean, if you miss lands for 3 turns, you can't really do much about it. I think that hand you keep every time. Multiple 2-drop, like 2-drop into, like, if we hit the land a turn earlier, we play Wedding Announcement, that gets popping off. We can actually start doing stuff, but you wait that many turns, you're not gonna really win most games. Alright, we got lands. That was step 1. Garden Party. This could be mono white aggro. Okay, so exile 3 cards, so start with that. This could be the Invoke deck. Here, what do? If you gain life, gain that much, put a 1/1 counter on it. I think we're just doing this turn, and then next turn I can set up Intrepid Adversary. Okay, see, touch the Spirit Realm. I can actually flash this in, which is kind of sweet. No blocks. So just try to like ambush Viper them. This could pump itself to give it a little boost. So it's kind of like mono white enchantments. Can I have my Adeline back? Cool. That's an easy block. They can't Wandering Emperor this turn. They draw a card, and now we're... Now we pop off. So I'm actually not going to do the emblem this turn, because I can get this going. And then next turn I can do this. I just want to get another power out. Because this plays better against Wandering Emperor and makes each individual threat better. So they can take out Adeline again. We're in a really good spot here. Because each of these get bigger each turn. I can start using Intrepid Adversary. I might actually just join the dance next turn and then hold these if I can draw 6 mana to get 2 pumps out of them. Or we do that. So they block 4, and then we just kind of go to town. I like this line because Adeline could attack into Wandering Emperor well. Any of these can just kind of get chumped. And I'm assuming if they're base white that they're going to have quite a bit. So taking down 137. Not too shabby indeed. It's amazing what we can do when we draw just a land or 2. So we'll run these for about half an hour, 45 minutes. We'll see how they play out. If they're doing well, we will keep going. But those in the live stream, how's it going? Opponent goes first. I think we keep... It's close. I don't love our mana. Now I love our mana. This is either Esper Legendaries. So that's a bit annoying because my Join the Dance costs 1 more here. as well as my wedding announcement, so it kind of messes up my curve. Thalia could stay back. They might want to attack with Rafine. So we go King Darien next turn. I can attack with Intrepid Adversary. No blocks. And then just try to set up for this Leyline Binding on Rafine perhaps, or even just on Thalia. Try to race them there. This is a game we'd want to be on the play. Our curve feels a lot better, but even then we wouldn't have been able to attack into Thalia. To lose. So this is the, when you discard, it gets exiled under Toulouse instead. Until when Toulouse dies. So we can Leyline Binding it out of the way. So we'll see what they do here. They could Rafine attack with Thalia. They can just attack with that. So they're conniving there. The land would be good. They exile AO in that. Play draw is probably going to get us in this game. Yeah, we didn't draw land. Like, I'm pressuring them, but I'm not doing great. The Thalia's against like our current hand. We're not super impacted by Thalia, but it is doing a number on us right now. We are at 20. If we draw land, Leyline Binding might be able to sneak us through a win. Don't care about Sheoldred. Actually, that gains them 6 life, puts them back to 12. And that's probably just on Thalia here. Give me a land. Give me a land. No blocks here. Land. 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 Are you kidding me? We can't catch a break this set? Let's just do this. Because this kind of forces them into a block on my Adeline. Like, we're still okay, because if I draw, like, you know, an actual spell maybe, or sorry, an actual land, then I can Leyline Binding. I can get rid of their blocker, and then I have enough attackers. They have to be somewhat conservative in terms of how they attack, because I have enough power on board. Kind of surprised they didn't go AO there. Dennick's pretty good there because it gives him a lifelinker that just can soak up damage. We're doing okay, but like we really need a land drop. Give me a land. I can't with this set. Raka. This is so frustrating. We draw a land like any of the last 2 turns. This is 2 games where we just haven't hit a land. Otherwise we're okay, and now the opponent's in a good state. They have the board locked up, and I can't really push damage through. They could just kind of push through the air. They got enough blockers. Yeah, we're just... What is that? Such a frustrating game. 2 games. There's 24 lands in this deck. I mean, I don't understand. Like, 1 land. That's all we needed. Holy shit. We have lands. So I'm actually going to lead on Spara's headquarter. That'll let me set up Gala Greeters into both Luminarch into Join the Dance and then follow it up. So this turn, they need to decide, do they want to prioritize getting a creature out or to just kill my Gala Greeters? They go the creature route. It's fine. Hit me for 3. No blocks. So we're gonna get every mode here. I'm not blocking, so I want them to have to answer my Gala Greeters. And honestly, we're probably not blocking this turn either. I'm gonna go King Darien here. Or am I blocking? It's an interesting... I think we take this attack. I do kind of get blown out, but then I can just sack my Darien next turn and give things indestructible. That's also not bad. Because, like, they can have, like, a Kami's Flare, but I sack in response. Jaya.
Of course you should fight fire with fire. You should fight everything. The experience will do you good.
So I can join the dance. I think we just need to take Jaya off the battlefield here. And then set up for next turn. It's an interesting line there.
Round 2, just let me catch my breath.
Because if I could join the dance brokers in a turn, it's also really powerful. So we do this, they get indestructible for the turn, so they stay alive. I have Adeline, and then I have Brokers. I think we just do Adeline here. Gains us another life. If they want to deal with Adeline, they can. We're just, again... We really just can't find lands. Keeping this alive is worthwhile. Either they're going to have to spend 2 burn spells. I can start attacking in, like, offense, defense. Oh, that's fantastic for us. They're going to clear the board for us. We're in a pretty good spot. Because now I go brokers next turn. I've joined the dance. Take the damage this turn. So we'll see what they play out, because I have this Leyline Binding that could come down at instant speed. So let's see what they target here. So I'm gonna take this as my last hit that I take. Because now any threat, like any of my spells, gets big enough to block this. Their removal is 3 damage, so a single burn spell doesn't get me. And now I can hopefully just overwhelm them. And we're just hoping to draw one of our life linkers. Yeah, and that's really good too. How do I lose? With the trample? I think that having this access to, like, we lose if they have like something that, like Raiju, that they can pair with it to get trample and stuff. Now we can just get rid of the Storm Chaser. Or Storm Charge Slasher, whatever majig. Just try to close this out. Alright. You gotta burn me, draw, burn me. Okay, that was step 1. They get a scry, so it's in top deck mode. Bottom. You got me? No dice. Sweet. Sweet. Broker's coming in clutch there. I think Gala Greeters is good as a 3 of. I don't think it's great as a 4 of, because you don't want to draw it necessarily late, because you need subsequent creatures to play. I don't think we're a Storm the Festival deck either. We might be an Elspeth deck. Maybe instead of one Wandering Emperor. But I like the Emperor just being removal and being a flash spell as well. So it's an interesting kind of decision on how we want to play that top end of the deck. But, I mean, the 2 games we lost, we were heavily mana screwed, and we had a chance depending on how we drew out of it. If we drew the land, the game goes a lot different. We just happened to not draw the land. Alright, Pierre. Actually, I meant to do that. This hand is great. This is a curve. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe? Blue-white control. This is actually interesting, because would I rather get this down first or this? I think I'd rather get this and just start pressuring them into having to attack me or like deal with my board. And I'm actually gonna create, all right, this one could do that. This one create a treasure, because this lets me Wandering Emperor next turn. So I get to play around like depopulate if that's their turn, their next turn. Blue-white control players love to let you know that they're blue-white control players. That's probably going to be a spell, so... Otherworldly Gaze. Alright. Sure. Cool. Cool. They might not be blue-white control. They might be like a creature tempo deck, maybe. Yeah, we haven't run into them yet. Everything's been... We run into Esper.
Guards, to me. We must protect the people.
So I think we do this. Make them have another depopulate. I really don't know what deck they're... So they're on a Illuminator Virtuoso Security Bypass Depopulate deck. Classic.
I have got new moves to teach you.
So we'll see what they do here. I can flash an Emperor. Sure. Put the counter there.
You started this way, but I'm going to end it.
I never understand why people play sweepers in their creature deck. Like Meat Hook does. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna save this. Like, I got two big attackers here. I don't think they can get me from dead. I can put the counter on the Luminous Phantom, go up top. Yeah, so they're tapped out. Alright. So you don't want to necessarily, like, this is a good game where we started with the thought, okay, so Skybridge Towers into Tranquil Cove generally signifies blue-white control. They also had Teferi Avatar. So we saw that. Then they go and they show a bunch of creature like auras. That signifies that they would be on a like blitz deck. Throw a bunch of Magecraft kind of style. So that's slightly different. So you kind of have to, we played cautiously at first and kind of put pressure on them to force the sweeper, but held back where needed, playing the Wandering Emperor turn. But then they still had a sweeper, which nothing says 2-drop that I want to equip with stuff to then sweep my board. This hand I don't think is good, because we can't do this on 2 as of right now. We need to draw lands, specifically untapped lands. If we do draw an untapped land, but then I also can't play this on 3, so I think we mulligan. This hand's better. And I think here I'm gonna lead on Jet Mirrors. Now I kind of wish I put one of these back because we could have curved out perfect. 1, 2, 3. So next turn I can go Luminarch into Wedding Announcement. We're gonna try. Yeah, but even with that, like, that's not really where you want to be mana base wise, I'd say. Like, that, just play basics. You want to be an aggressive deck. So they have cut down here. Oh, they don't. So I went with this line because that lets me play 2 spells next turn if I want. Get 2 triggers. Start gaining some life. Okay, this is not what I thought they were on. They're on more of a creature-y deck. The Rock, maybe? So, counter. Do I want the treasure or the life? Probably the life. So I can block this. That creates a treasure. Get Wedding Announcement going. Okay, they grasp me here. So I'm going to throw the block in front of Evolve Sleeper this turn if they offer it. They might still. But I think we just take the damage now that I see Briarback. So now we're going to do this. I'm going to keep this back because it makes them have to spend mana on Evolve Sleeper. They could Invoke Despair me, and then I feel bad, but I can't play around Invoke Despair anyways. I think we're just blocking like this. Like, I'm gaining life every turn, so I can try to... Yeah, they just had it. Couldn't do much there if they have the Despair. This is alright, because I get to at least avoid the Evolve Sleeper, but... Like, I'm not going to block Sleeper here, but I can block their other things. And then if I can draw, like, another Wedding Announcement... they just... It's one of those, they have the answer to whatever you do. I don't think they have a pump here, so it's kind of an odd. This might be Meat Hook. Spell. Okay, that's a spell. Buys me some time. If they attack with the Trespasser here, I can eat the Trespasser. If not, I just get to join the dance back. Question is, do I want to give up a Luminarch? Because they're kind of incentivized to attack with Trespasser here. Wow, okay, so they do that instead. No blocks. Because next turn I can triple block, quadruple block if I want. I'm very surprised they didn't get rid of join the dance here. Like, it gains me 4 life back. So they're going to cycle that. It's another land. We're just going to hold at this point. What do I got in my graveyard? So they got some creatures. Might have actually been right to get rid of Evolve Sleeper, because they can start just pumping mana into it to draw cards. Getting hit by those sucks. Question is, I think we just use this to buy some time. Because if I can draw another Brokers, the fact we got, like, Despaired. Okay, Catilda's not bad. Catilda could survive till next turn. I should have kept the mana open. I did this to flip this back, so I put a counter in front of Evolve, or put a creature in front of Evolve Sleeper. That's also bad. Yeah, we're dead. They got enough coming through here that they can put pressure. A couple well-timed hits there, so I got a block there. Block there. Wait, you're a werewolf, aren't you? Ah, that's a free block I missed. I screwed that up. That was a free block. So I can put counters on things. Can I? No, I'm 1 short. Nah, they're just freaking drawing gas out the ass. They had enough turns of just drawing cards. The one thing is this deck's lacking a card advantage engine. I don't think the what's it called? The one that whenever a creature enters the battlefield this turn, we're just not generating that much mana. Terras would literally tore us a new one. Opponent goes first. This hand's very slow. Okay, we'll keep this one. I think it's actually Catilda that goes back. The reason we play this comes to play tapped. So our turn's kind of 2, 3. Okay, so given that, we're going to... They could be Gruul, but I think we just do for this for mana efficiency, because next turn I can play out both. The Beast Caller draw is going to be a bit scary. Gruul on the play. Okay, that means they have no removal, which is a good start. Kumano. Okay, Emperor is a nice follow-up here. Let's just gain life. This might be Raiju turn. Shivan Devastator. Big scaries. So let's just gain some life. Let's put counter here. Try to make this big enough that we can do stuff. Iconoclast. They're chunking me for some damage. So, get rid of you. Block here takes 6, 9. But I have Wandering Emperor. They're out of cards. I also have Joined the Dance, but I don't have the mana this turn, so... We're just going to gain the life this turn. Kodama. It's a good top deck.
Now you've done it. That's come off. You are not much of a roadblock.
So we do this. Hey Isaac, how's it going? We're gonna land out. So
Remember your training.
I think we do this. Just gain a bunch of life this turn. Just pass the turn. I can use this Emperor again. Gives me a removal spell. Tokens! Like, we've been doing okay. Like, most of the games we lose, like, I want to check our record with it. So I think we're 4-3. The only game that really felt hopeless was that Golgari game that we just played, but we've been hanging around like the 300 Mythic, like 300 to 500 Mythic, which isn't bad for like a non-black. Hey Guillaume, how's it going? Give this one more. Or we'll see. I've actually been enjoying this one, so we'll take it to 10 games. We're at 7. Do 2 to 3 more maybe. See how it plays out. Alright, we're playing Timmy! I'll keep. I'm a sucker for brokers, Adeline. Alright, so this is mono blue. Oh. Enchantments. CSA. So here, I think we go mana-wise. They get the block there, but Ob is a fantastic card. You can play Hero's Downfall and kill it. You could Galvanic Iteration it. Okay, so they have unblockable, which is kind of scary. So my question is... I need to do it so I can slip out the back. So I'm gaining the life because it's not like completely implausible that they kill me from here. But if they have slip out the back, then I have this Emperor that at least phases it out for the turn. So I might be able to kill them on the crackback. If they have Spell Pierce, they have Spell Pierce. Okay, so they are showing the Hexproof and they just binned one. So I gotta try this.
Anyone who harms my people must contend with me.
If they have it, they have it. Okay, perfect. They should have kept the Hexproof one. Because now... put a counter. It's 9, 10, 11. Got him. Got him! I mean, they played this wrong. Like, Hexproof. Untap it. Slip out the back. How do you lose this game? Wandering Emperor. Or a removal spell. So give it Hexproof. You get it back that turn. 5-3. 5-3. Will we get the 70% win rate for the clickbait? Will we get the YouTube clickbait title? We shall see. Those of you just joining, I'll pull up the list in a sec. We are playing green, white, splash blue for 2 Brokers Ascendancies. Tokens list that's looking to go wide, stack them. Go wide, go thick, just up and down across the board. We've yet to run into Meathook Massacre, so we are successfully navigating the ladder. Terra Sunder and Thalia have kicked our ass. That's neither here nor there. List is up here on the side. Untap GG that you see. Companion tool, it'll run alongside Arena, gives you all these cool stats and tracks like your win rate and stuff. Okay, so this is probably green-white enchantments. Got some Weaver action going. How do I want to navigate this? Force them into an answer here, and then I can just cast the Wandering Emperor in exile. Basically, I'm going to just push a damage through. If they have an exile effect, they can get rid of 2 of my things, but That's fine. I can always get it back with Leyline Binding after. I want to get this off just because it makes it worse, and then we do have brokers, but I think we're just getting rid of you.
My judgment is fine.
I can get brokers going, and then I can also adversary. We'll see what they play out here. Like if they're just going to answer my Wandering Emperor, then I'm going to get these going. Hallowed Haunting. Oh, that's actually really sweet, because now I do this.
We've got the edge in this fight.
So let's do you. Just start getting that going. They can cast stuff, but I can get First Strike. They're going to need multiple exile effects. And if they're just answering like individual tokens, we get value. I've joined the dance to flashback. I can make tokens with this. There's a lot we can do here. And then just brokers every turn kind of puts pressure on them. Because like, while this is normally a problem, we can equally pace them. And if I can draw like another Adeline, a wedding announcement, then we kind of get out of hand. Okay, so we see Borrowed Time. Goes after that.
Try not to miss me.
Enchantment count is 3. 7 is the relevant number here. So they juke me that way. So I'm actually going to play out the Jetmir's Garden here, because next turn if I draw a land, I get to cast this twice. If I don't, then I have a spell that I play, and then I have access to 6 mana, so that means I can play any 2 cards in my deck. Okay, another land there is good. Shiko gets a pump. Just hoping this last card is not another enchantment. No blocks. Ooh, this is interesting. So I can add a line. I could get rid of the Hallowed Haunting, which probably is the correct line, to be honest. While Adeline lets me put pressure, the way they kind of continue this game is having the blockers. And like I'm gaining a good chunk of life here. It's close. Adeline could be the call. But like if they're attacking me for 4, I don't really care. Because here, like for example, they would have gained 2 blockers and another spirit. And now they either have to answer like this, like there's a bunch of things they have to consider. Okay, so we're in a really good spot if they're drawing a card here. Six and 3. 7th win. Coming up, 70% win rate time. See what we can do. See what we can do. Just checking 984. Sure. Mostly because these are going to be really cheap. So we care about the blue mana more. A little awkward I can't play one of these on two. But Adeline might carry. Okay, Rakdos sack. I actually will do this. Because next turn I can get Adeline going. And if anything, this might bait out a cut down or like a voltage surge. Cool, that's what I wanted. Akiba. It's actually an interesting line here. Am I doing Adeline? Probably. Like, it's bad because this is the only time this is actually cut downable. That's why I played out the other spell. Like, none of these are really leyline binding worthy. Eaten alive. Soul transfer. Okay, well that was hitting us anyways. Honestly, this has probably got to be a spell here. Just cycle. Not loving the amount of lions that we have. Can see what we get here. Because if they go Shieldred, then I'll just flash this in. This could be a Hob.
Enough notions of morality. All that matters is power.
So I can do this. Get rid of the other copy. Now they don't get that value.
Wipe that. Oh, I have a job for you.
And then even this insulates me around an Invoke Despair. All brokered out, nothing to do. I need to find a spell to play. Like, we're just not doing anything this game. We have all the setup pieces, but nothing to actually do with them. I'll just discard this Adhikar Wastes. We're not under, like, huge pressure. I just don't love Ob here. Like, they had to... Like, this I'll take off the battlefield. It might have to be Ob. They are an Anvil deck. Weird build. Like the Akibas. Probably dead here. I don't really have any engine going. What's my best draw? Like join the dance? How about a land? I can't do anything! I ain't got no creatures! We're just gonna get like nickel and dimed out of the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have like no draw. Because they can just kill me off pings over the next 2 turns. They also have this that can just sack, so I need like Wandering Emperor. Wandering Emperor gains me 2, but that doesn't do anything. A Wedding Announcement doesn't. Yeah, I'm just dead. I'm just dead. That one was a little awkward. 7, 8 lands, no real spells. Alright, 6-4 for a complete brew, and we didn't completely tank our rating, which is a good start. So the deck for those interested. Banned tokens. Overall, I was pretty impressed. Honestly, the Catilda could probably go, and I'd probably just play probably like an Elspeth maybe. Just something to get some card advantage, or AO maybe. Another card that goes over the top, cares about the counters being put on things, and if it dies, it gets you some incremental value. AO might be the call. Just have a single one of these in here. I like things that you can attack into Wandering Emperor with. But outside of that, it felt pretty sweet. I don't think we're a Storm the Festival deck, but all things considered, I liked where we were here. And I would definitely run it again. 6-4, we were very close a couple games to being a little bit better. So we'll wrap this one up for this deck. For the YouTube recorded folks, thanks for watching. And if you can, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Alright, one done. What shall we play next? Like, I kind of want to play this. It's Alchemy. It's blue-white. It's blue-white control, and it's Alchemy. How many people can I piss off? Also, why are there no channel lines here? Alright, hold up. Alright. I want to try this. If we just run into blue-white control time after time, I'm gonna stop. Alright. Give me a sec. Welcome back, folks. MTG Joe here. Today I am going to try to play every annoying thing to piss off Reddit and the community in one deck. We are going to be playing Alchemy. We are going to be playing Best of One. We are going to be playing Blue-White Control. Just every fun thing in one. This was a deck from came across with Twitter, Velvet something. I will link to his post to give him credit. I made some tweaks to it, but it's playing with the new card, Oracle of the Alpha. So 3 mana, 2/3 flying. When it enters the battlefield, you conjure the power 9 into your deck and then shuffle. And then when it attacks, you scry 1. Power 9, what do you say? Well, they are the reserve list cards. They are the most expensive cards some of the most expensive cards you can buy. Ancestral Recall, 1 mana, target player draws 3 cards. Time Walk, 2 mana, take an extra turn. Time Twister, 3 mana, each player shuffles his or their hand in graveyard into library, and draw 7 cards. Black Lotus, the most expensive card you can probably buy. Sack Black Lotus, add 3 mana. Then you have all the Moxes, which just tap for individual mana. So how are we doing with this deck? What are we trying to do? We are trying to control the board through a number of ways, and then using cards with the Seek mechanic to find copies of said cards that are the power 9. Fragment Reality. Exile target non-artifact, creature, or enchantment. Its controller puts a random card with the lesser value onto the battlefield. Fading Hope, just as a tempo play. We have Absence, we have Valorous Stance as removal, Divine Purge, which we can reset and get extra copies of Oracle of the Alpha, Depopulate as a sweeper, Herald as kind of removal, and then we have Key to the Archive to Fairy kind of shenanigans. This can get us stuff like Day of Judgment. For the No Fun Police, only a handful of counters, a couple undersimplify. But then we have Seek the New Knowledge, which can find cards. We have Choice of Fortunes, which can find cards. Like I said, Discover the Formula finds cards. Lier can flash back stuff that we cast. Hullbreaker can get some value. And then we also have Micromancer, 4 mana, 3/3, enters the battlefield. You search your library for instant or sorcery with mana value 1 or less. Well, guess what? Guess what costs 1 mana? Ancestral Recall. So we'll give this a shot, see how it goes. If it's literally blue-white control like 2 times in a row in a mirror, I'm just going to stop. So this might be a 30, 45 minute video. This might be... Actually, if we play blue-white control, this might still be 30 to 45 minute video of just playing it twice. But we'll see how it goes. I was playing a little bit of Alchemy when I was running to Mythic this month. There is a lot of Anvil, at least when I was doing it. At one point, Anvil was 60% meta share from Untapped in terms of popularity of the deck. Divine Purge kicks it in the butt. So just a lot of cheap ways to kind of deal with it. Exile stuff. I just want to cast Black Lotus. I'm too poor to afford a Black Lotus. It was, you know, either have a roof or have a piece of cardboard. So we'll give this a go. One of the features of Alchemy, as you can see, is a long wait queue. The incredibly popular format, but we'll give this a shot. We'll see how it is. All right, we found an opponent. What's their rank? Are we going to do Mythic? Okay, we're still playing against Mythic. It's a good start. Usually I get paired against Silver. In the dark, this is fine. Probably make this blue. I think we want kind of more engine pieces. We're not at a Hullbreaker part yet. This could be Anvil. Teferi's nice. So we have the option now. We can do this. If they're just like an aggressively slanted deck, I can just have Purge up. So I have Seek and Fragmentize. Let's see what they do here. This one's annoying because I just don't want him to get copies of Virus Beetle. I'm doing this pre-combat because they could ninjutsu. Because I'd like to go Key here and then have Teferi. Lier cast Divine Purge also sounds pretty sick. They're not putting a huge amount of pressure on me. Electrolyze sounds pretty good, as well as Counterspell, so let's hold that up. Teferi Key sounds good. Because I can use this, this gains me life, and then I can protect against stuff. So they are like black aggro. Another Tenacious T. You got me. So we'll tap you. Untap you. Divine Purge. And now we're in a really good spot. I can use this for card draw. I got Counterspell up for something. I can just kind of pressure this Teferi ultimate. I have Otawaro for tempo. And now we're just really trying to draw my bird. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Opponent is in the tank thinking. Sure. I think Think we just do this? They're kind of inclined to attack Teferi. Thanks, Roger. Appreciate it. If you're I just dropped one this afternoon for best of one standard for the event. If you have it on Saturday, if you haven't, if you're planning on playing in it, I just went over some of the top like Diamond Mythic decks for standard best of one. Fortunately, this week I was going to do Historic, but because the new set just dropped for Alchemy, I can't get any data right now. And I want to just do it topical with the new cards that came out. Okay, opponent's in the tank. I think we just do this.
Now that was a surprise.
Alpha. Come on. Come on. That's fine. That is fine. They're basically going to spend time trying to pressure my Teferi. This is just buying me enough time for me to find an answer. I just need like another purge here. Just set him back a turn. I might minus Tef here, depending on what we draw.
You just let me know. The future looks bright for one of us.
Dealt damage to me last turn. Or I can take an extra turn. I think I'll take an extra turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, Hullbreaker time! Just need a spell. No attacks. We'll just hold this back because it's just going to get him a creature anyways. We can use it with like Undersimplify hopefully and then bounce Shieldred and just try to tempo them that way. Also, I want to protect in case they have removal. If they do like Liliana, then I can bounce it. The lobster come. So we'll do this. We'll do this. gonna bring this back to hand. Messes me up on mana, but helps me find something else, hopefully. So I can get Tef going again. So Tef, I'm a mana short. Think probably that. It might have been right to just discard this Hullbreaker Horror, but I like Tef Key. Cool. Enters tapped. You draw a card. Okay. Janjo's sick here. Oh, you just cast it normally.
Serious situation.
You. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll see what they do here. I'm probably just gonna Janjo here. It's safer into a spell. Now we're not. You gonna attack? Bro! But they know I have the lobster. They know I got the lobster. Get rid of you. We need more card draw, I think. We'll take Indestructible. We have seen 3 cast downs. Is that the 4th cast down? That is a lot of removal out of the opponent. So we can do this again. See, it might have been right. This person's playing very slow as well. Oh my god. You know, it's pretty good. Freaking Ancestral Recall. I will love to draw 3 cards. That seems pretty sweet. We're going to Time Twister next turn. Get these all back into their graveyard. I guess the bad thing though is they get Invoke Despairs back. But we can maybe depopulate. We are going to take the Lightning Helix and get rid of the Seek for Knowledge. Because we have a couple of our power that are in the yard, so we're going to want to get those back. This card's pretty good. I don't know why no one's playing it. I think it's an okay rate. I wonder if David is trying to watch the stream. David, this is one game. You don't need to have full control on at all times. They're playing incredibly slow. Like, just so slow. I might just do this to gain some life. I guess I could have depopulated, but never mind. Fading Hope, Helix, Fragment. We're going to do that for next turn, and we're going to go get Recall and then draw 3 cards. I'm probably just going to Otawaro this for the turn. It's the most mana efficient. Do I care about the Virus Beetle? So we'll just do this. Upkeep stop to take this out because I'm going to want to draw 3 cards. And I don't want to take 6 damage. See if they commit any more to the board. Oh, nope. Blue, white. And they give me the go.
Don't worry. I face scary villains.
My friend.
Second here, second there. Who's counting?
So we'll do that. Ancestral Recall. I should have played Adkar Wastes. We'll draw 3 cards. They're all pretty bad, but we'll say go. I don't know how we actually win. This is like kind of boring. We're just gonna play for this one game. Try to get Tefalt, I guess. mean, if they keep Infernal Grasping, they're just going to die. Which is probably a good start. Invoke Despair. So blue, red. Gonna return that to hand. All breakers good. Helix here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Just gonna let them attack. I mean, we're just drawing lions. We're at 50 cards. We've also only drawn one Oracle, which is kind of sad times. Okay, they got the bank bus coming. Opponent can just keep casting Invoke Despairs. I ideally want them to tap out. Okay, so they can't kill me this turn. Crabs. That hasn't done damage to me this turn. So I can do this, return it to hand. So we'll attack in here. I could have bounced that, but I'd rather just die. Demonic Tutor sounds cool. Oh, I could have... No, I didn't have the black mana. I was going to say I could have Demonic Tutored for Black Lotus. I could Time Twister again. We're in a pretty good spot. I'm going to just probably get Divine Purge, to be honest. Take 6 here. I want to hold this for the time being because it's protection. And I can also just bounce the Herald back to hand. Because I lose to Invoke Despair. They're just dead. They're dead on board. 27 minutes! Why? Why did it go on so long? We need more card draw on this deck. just never ending. Don't think I want to be on Lear. Discover seems good. I don't know. Let's try this. We'll do one more. I want to cast some more power. It's the longest game ever. I was playing quick too. It's getting to the point where just all their creatures were like 7,000 mana. Might want Wandering Emperor or Cyber Siphoner. Yeah, I might do one tweak. One tweak. Alright, we're on the Cyber plan. Snapcaster Mage. Welcome folks who are just joining. We are doing one more game of casting Power 9 on MTG Arena. We are playing Alchemy for this, blue-white control, but we will then switch to another format. We are trying to hit up every format tonight if possible. We ran some standard banned tokens, which went fairly well, and we are hovering in the mid 200s mythics, I believe. So, been a sweet night of Magic thus far. Thanks for just stopping by. Thanks, Alfalfa. Have a good one. Alright, playing a Diamond player. 295 Mythic. This hand does not do anything. This hand, pretty cool. Hullbreaker will go away. So we can interact, we can seek new knowledge. Kind of go from there. Bye-bye, Lobster Man. Probably just want lands, to be honest. Our deck's very mana heavy. Could be Anvil. So we got Seek here. Red, white. Alright. Don't know what you're on, but I got a Fading Hope. That's fine. It was an iffy one, but if I could get this engine going, it's very powerful. They might just be like throw a bunch of things on one creature. We'll see. I want to land here. This was actually pretty good because it makes their mana awkward. Another Sticky Fingers. Could be Time Warp, could be Approach. So here they're going to attack with Ebonheart, but then I have Herald of Vengeance. So I can kill it that way. We also have a turn where we could potentially discover. And they're not putting a huge amount of pressure on me. Put one Fading Hope back. I have Fragment Reality. I think we keep white up though. I guess at that point I don't do it now anyways. Because this seeks, it doesn't draw. So then we have a chance. And then they might commit more into the board, and then I can play a sweeper. Do I care about the mana? Honestly, no. We can take the damage. Okay, so they have Elspeth here. We're gonna Fateful Absence.
Learn more about this city. This is my city, and I'm going to protect it.
So we'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can do this, and then I can bounce, and then next turn I can do that. So this deals with their board pretty well, and I can deal with the Blade Master. That's fine. Because I could bounce the Blade Master. I guess that's indestructible, so it's a bit annoying. We can Fragment Reality one, Fading Hope the other. Just do this. Okay, so they have Knight here. Okay, that's fine. They draw that. think we're good on lands. I have Discover here. So I could Discover. I think that's fine. Because then next turn I can do that. We're in a good spot, I think. We got a lot of cards. We've tempoed them pretty well. Like Wandering Emperor, probably.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Just get this out of the way now. Use my mana. Ooh, Purge. Don't mind if I do. So we go to Fairy here.
Time for a complex plan. That's and some think time only flows in
Take an extra turn. Get rid of Purge. I want to gain life here. Hullbreaker's probably good. Just take like all the turns now.
second here, a second there. Who's counting?
We'll do this. Let me draw a card first. See what we get. Now we're having fun with Magic.
Time only flows in one direction.
Ultimate here.
Battle over. Let's hurry to the end.
Opponent's head explodes. Alright! I mean, it was painful for our opponent, but we got a lot of clicks in. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, so I'm going to wrap this one up. If you want to click a bunch of buttons, bore your opponent to death, but eventually kill him, and cast some Power 9 cards along the way, this is definitely a deck you might want to check out. I like this version a little bit better, just more card draw, stuff like that. The Teferi, Key to the Archive continues to be annoying. More Discover the Formula also felt really good there at finding our key cards. So I'm going to wrap this one up for Alchemy, and we will switch decks for those on the live, but for those watching on recorded YouTube, thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a great one, and stay safe out there. Alright, folks. Another one done. Let's go. Red-white artifacts. Probably jam that for a bit. Some best of one. Welcome back, folks. MTG Joe here. Today we are going to be jamming some red-white Boros Artifacts in historic best of one. This is a best of 3 list from MTG, another content creator. Definitely check them out. They got #1 Mythic in best of 3 with this deck, but I want to see how it is on the best of 1 ladder. So what do we get by being Boros and artifact themed? Well, you got Esper Sentinel, the best 1-drop in white, I think. Really good taxing effect, gives you card advantage. We get Toolcraft Exemplar, which is a 3/2 for 1 mana because there's so many artifacts in our deck. Retrofitter Thought Foundry is kind of a combo. If you get this on turn 1 with an Ornithopter, you basically get to skip right to the last mode and create a 4/4 colorless artifact creature on turn 1, basically. Otherwise, you make servos and you upgrade them over time. Shadow Sphere to get some chunk damage in there. Lifelink. You have Mishiko, which could pump your team. Ingenious Smith finds you stuff. Barbed Spiked is a creature and an equipment in one. And also Mixthopters, which work with the Retrofitter Foundry. You got some portable holes. You got some Yotai declares war, makes another Thopter, can be a removal, and then upgrades to 4/4 till end of turn. We are playing some Darksteel Citadels mixed in there, and just kind of see how it goes. Let's take it to the ladder. We've had a pretty good run tonight. We are coming in at 263 to start off. But let's see how this plays into a field of elves and wizards and Rakdos and all that jazz. If you do want to see best of 3 or just a very detailed guide, definitely do recommend MTG, ALTH. Frequently gets into number 1 or top of the tier with their own brews. I think this is fine. Sentinel on 1. Opponent goes first. Okay, so this is the Land Destruction deck most likely. I'm just going to play one of these out this turn, and I'm going to hold the other for Ingenious Smith so I can trigger it next turn. Indestructible Artifact Land. Could just be Ramp. We shall see. We'll take the Citadel here. Like I said, we'll do this to upgrade that. Not the best hand, to be honest. It's a little awkward right now. But if they have something like Chandra here, they could be like a Stone Rain deck. Get them to pay the tax. Can also just Barbed Wire and equip it onto my Esper Sentinel to tax them more for card draw. Alright, well they're ramping to something. Containment Breach. We'll do this. Just play this out. We're quite slow this go around. We need like a Mishiko or something. I'm doing this. We'll play Luris out next turn. Okay, we draw a card. Retrofitter. We'll do this. I can Luris next turn and cast the Sentinel. They can Containment Breach. I'm not too worried about it. I can also get back Ingenious Smith if we hit land. But they are a Stone Rain deck. That is notable. Okay, they're just going after my lands. So we're gonna make them target the Retrofitter, and then I can sack the Ornithopter. Drawing a land there was very good. We needed that. They could be cleansing Wildfire, that's why they're playing these artifact lands. You target it with your own, you get to ramp and draw cards. Land destruction's pretty bad. Like, if you're targeting the lands, you're usually not doing enough. So here we gotta build our own board. It's a very slow hand from us. We'll just wait here. This could be mascot exhibition. They're gonna just hit me anyways. So let's just do that. I guess I could have made another 1/1 that turn, just differentiate my threats, but I'm trying to draw into Mashiko here. Yotai could be good. We could just be getting Start of Extinctioned. Or they have Bloodthirsty Adversary. And they're going to blow up 2 of my lands. That is a card. Problem is they could also start from scratch and blow up this portable hole. So they just go the field trip route, which is or containment breach here. This doesn't even give flying. Friends, we are in a lot of trouble. We're just dead. Alright, the draw nothing plan didn't come to fruition. We had all set up, no payoff. Not having blue so far has felt bad. You don't have Thought Monitor to just refill your hand. Them blowing up our lands I don't think was like huge in that game per se, because we weren't, like, I guess the tap untap was a little relevant for our thing, but the learn package was pretty good. So we'll lead on Sentinel. Again, save this combination. Let's just trigger it right away. Sentinel is going to put some tax on them. You too, Guillaume. Have a good one. So, start with attacking. Likely the Rakdos mid-range deck, so they will have a lot of removal. So they did have the push here, and they were able to pay the tax. Opponent's in a fairly decent spot here. Next turn, we're likely going to go these two. So given that, we're going to slightly pivot. We're going to go Mashiko and Toolcraft Exemplar. Let's get Mashiko going. Can upgrade our dude next turn. If they try to kill it, I have the option of the Foundry. If not, I just have Flyer going. This basically blinks their removal. Yeah, see Trespasser come down. This is the old drop your whole hand. If they attack into here, I can use this Thopter, make it a 4/4.
When I win, you're telling me what you know about the Raven Man.
Alright, that one felt better. Got through 2 removal spells there. Still think we might want blue in this deck, but want to give it some more games, see how it plays out, obviously. Kimya. I mean, if you could start every game with Esper Sentinel, I would never want another turn 1 play in Historic. Oh, blue-white control, you say? What I am terrified is Divine Purge. Not gonna lie, Divine Purge kind of scares me. We got Proctor. Notably... Do I want to do this? I think we need to. Like, it's really bad if they have Divine Purge. Because they get their thing back. But I don't want them to get Lotus Field. Start with attacking here. Not playing out this land yet, because if they have Divine Purge, it sweeps me up here. So we'll do this. Do this. Split up my threats. Wandering Emperor comes. Get to draw a card.
Now you've done it. That's coming on. This is what you get for hurting my people.
So we do need to commit a little bit more to the board. Might have been right to play Retrofitter, but we are going to see the Wandering Emperor most likely. Teferi, Master of Time. A card you don't see too often. They do have the ability to phase out here. Just going to make a...
May your blade strike true.
So, notably here, Teferi can phase out target creature I control. I think we're just doing this. Just passing the turn here. They need to find a sweeper. If they have Divine Purge, I die anyways. I'm not beating a Divine Purge. We need to limit the amount of turns they're going to have.
Think fast.
Or Farewell, not Divine Purge. So. Ruins our day. Again, can't do much about that when they have it. They eat my graveyard, because this is just such a fun, stimulating card. Like, okay, so they likely have removal here, or they also have the Teferi minus. They can phase out. They'll have access to Emperor now with the Teferi untap. So we're basically dead. Like, this card's so dumb. The Deluge here. Notably, this will be phased out during their turn, so a sweeper doesn't hit it. But they've approached the second sun.
We need to move quickly.
Mashiko for the win.
Time to improvise.
How about another land? Doesn't matter here.
Stop right there.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, we're just... because they have the minus here anyways. And then they ult Tef. Yeah, we're dead. Farewell's just dumb. Like, I don't care losing a blue-white control, but, like, make it so we can play some stuff. Like, a card like Retrofitter Foundry should be a good card against blue-white control. It doesn't play into sweepers. Lets you play at instant speed. But that game is just like the opponent saying, doesn't matter what you've done to this point. Alright. Let's do it. Let's do it. This doesn't do anything this turn anyway, so we'll just hold it. Gonna hold this. We see black removal. We'll wait, see what they play out. This is a nice combo. Citadel enables our Spire of Industry from a mana base perspective. Black shouldn't have a way to deal with artifacts. We'll go chapter 1 here. Alright, now we're all in. We are all in. We'll put Luris to hand next turn. So they could have a sweeper, which is fine. Yotai will make our Shadow Sphere 4/4. We'll get to draw a card off Esper Sentinel. And then I can cast Luris and then get back Thopter. Hopefully draw a land. Perfect. Never didn't have it. So here... Go Luris. Go Sentinel here. Because I can tool craft if needed. We're not in a like fantastic spot just because sweepers can get us. Westgate Regent is a card that we cannot answer, can we? Tap any number of untapped artifacts you control. One, 2, 3, 4. Discard a card. You give +1, you give +1 trample lifelink. So I'm doing this because it taxes them more. So we can draw cards potentially. And then I can make a 4/4 next turn. Get some action going there. Baffrand. Big brains. Big brains plays. Give this 1 or 2 more. See how long the games go. I really want to play against Wizards. I want to see how that match goes. We've done a very good job of always having turn 1 Esper Sentinel. But a lot of just playing this has made me want more copy, like blue for card draw. We run out of cards very quickly. What did I say? Esper Sentinel turn 1. Energy. Got an energy gamer. Fragment reality. Some often, okay. Hey Max, we played some blue-white power 9 control. You can check on the VOD, like if you want to see it. Otherwise, I'll have it up later this week to see the full game. We went 2-0 with it, and the games took forever. But one game, we kind of took a bunch of extra turns. We cast Time Twister. We Ancestral Recalled twice. It was kind of cool like that. I don't want to spend too many wild cards on Alchemy sets, to be honest, because Shadows over Innistrad is coming, and I want to build my Explorer collection. It's expensive trying to play every deck on Arena for content. So try to save some money there. See if we can find an opponent. Yeah, it's I think you need to play it in a card with like lots of Seek and stuff. Divine Purge really helps to just kind of control the game. Let's try this one out. I know I'm not following my rule. Because like Divine Purge, even resetting the bird that lets you cast it again. But I think all the like cards that let you seek. Okay, opponent's probably on a combo deck. Or not. Yo, what the hell is that? That's pretty sick. Oh wait, shit, this is indestructible. What the hell? Oh, it's got Zatalpa. Oh, I should read cards. Portable hole? Yeah. Get good at magic. So good at magic. I didn't read the card! That's cool. No! I could like never beat this now. The problem it's got like flying. What do I got? I got 3 more portable holes. Why are they playing portable hole? Ah shit, then they put the counters there. That's not good! That's sick. We got outplayed. We got outplayed. That was Zatalpa. The way I see it, like, if I play the deck enough that I get enjoyment out of, I might lose some, but also, like, I'll play a bit more. If you're gotta be more cautious with your wild cards, then it makes sense, and I wouldn't advise doing it. But like the red Alchemy deck, I only play those cards in the red Alchemy deck, but I got #1 Mythic with it. I finished top 1200 with it, so I basically won a bunch of gems, and I've done well in Arena Opens with it, so it kind of paid for itself. The Esper deck cards get played a lot. Divine Purge gets played a lot. I play some of the cards in Brawl, but I was entering a lot of Alchemy events when I was fine, because at one point I had like an 85% win rate with the mono red deck, so I was just farming events. So I got a bunch of play points and stuff like that, so I got a bunch of the set for free. But this one, I just don't... None of the cards really jump out to me. They seem more gimmicky. Like, that counterspell is just a pain in the ass. Opponent's deck was sweet, though. I did not read that card. Alright, we'll keep this. So, see, basic mountain here. This could be like a stomp situation with Burning Tree. Looks like that's what's going to happen. Oh no, second Burning Tree. You got the stomp. They got the stomp. Here. So I'm going to do this for the turn. They're likely going to cast the Bone Crusher. I can Yotai to Chapter 2, tap my artifacts, kill the Bone Crusher Giant, and then I can Mashiko on the backside. I can get Luris going eventually. That could work. Double Burning Tree into Bone Crusher on the play is a very good draw. We didn't have the Esper Sentinel. Annex. So we're definitely going to want to kill Annex here. So I can trade with one of those, but I think I need the Yotai. That's actually very good, because now I can do this. One, two, three. Kill you. No attacks. Trade with a Burning Tree here. Like, we're pretty dead to Cleave. Okay, it's a good start. Means we're not going to get nutted here. It's pretty much a free attack. My plan here is Esper Sentinel, put Luris to hand, because then I can cast Luris, and if we hit a land, I can Yotai. If not, I can just keep getting chump blockers. I also have the option after Mashiko with Luris. Okay, that's likely going to be Cleave. Okay, another Burning Tree. Ah, tap land. My mortal enemy, a tap land. You're 2 to equipped. No Cleave. No Cleave one time. Kumano. Good start. Head explodes. The Luris lock would be too much. Basically, we could just get to cycle the kill spell every turn and kind of take them out that way. Alright. I think we'll wrap this one up on this deck. We got some good games in with it. I played the new Goblin in the free event. It was pretty good, especially in a Goblin shell, just conjuring copies. I gotta try it in mono red. So wrapping this one up, deck felt pretty solid. The only thing I'd say, I kind of missed having access to something like a Thought Monitor to draw cards. I think that would just help refill. There's a lot of times where we just ran out of gas, and having that would have helped our situation. So gonna wrap this one up for the YouTube recorded, folks. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a great one and stay safe out there. All right, I'm gonna do one more of this Power 9 deck because I want to try it out, see if it's got the goods. I think I would do this. I think I want access to that, and I think I want access to another Cybus Siphoner. Do it in that manner. I don't think I want Farewell because we want our graveyard a lot. I'll do one more of this and probably call for a night. Started a little earlier tonight, so want to get going. Get some of the edits in. I think we're okay here. We got Fragment. Our mana base is a little particular, but if they're on a slower deck, we're fine. That's a sorcery. Seek 2 cards. You may shuffle your library if you do. Seek 2 cards. So it's... I think we're just going to do this. Chances are they don't have 1 mana ramp, and if they're looking to ramp, I'd rather take them off that, slow them down a bit. Because my turns are kind of chalked up. That's cool. It's alpha time! We cut him off a lot of mana here. We might just get a concession out of them. Oh, they had the negate. So I can alpha and... They actually missed the land. So I actually don't mind that, because it also turns on this Saiba. So I can get back like Fragment Reality or Fateful Absence or even Choice of Fortunes. And then I can cast Oracle and Choice of Fortunes to try to find some power. So let's do this. Now that since we drew under Simplify, I'm going to wait a turn. Let's go blue mana here. Since we're kind of short on it, we will scry here. Seek's actually pretty solid. Get our power 9 on. Just ruin the hopes and dreams of our opponent. They just wanted to play some Magic. Alright, I'm going to wrap this one up. I appreciate everyone who stopped by tonight. I will get these videos up throughout the week. We will get through some more meta breakdowns, and we can take it from there. Hope you have a great one. If it's morning, night, wherever you are, stay safe, and I appreciate the continued support on the channel.